what's going on? Here we are at Sydney Dragway for the Street 20. We're flying around this lovely Capri today. You've seen this thing on the front cover of Street Machine. It makes 3,000-ish horsepower when it's on full boost. It's such a sick car with the turbos tucked up the back. Short wheelbase, doesn't weigh a lot, low 3,000 pounds. This thing should really get up boogie today. But Adam's also racing a very nice HQ Monaro in the background here. Number plate's on juice. I'm told it's going to run very quick. Much loved editor, Street Machine editor, Andrew Broadley is going to turn up in a minute. And we're going to have a chat with Adam today too about the car test days.
Yo, I'm from Dandenong. This isn't even the race. This is just what we wear there.
Hello, champion. Pulled up for a chinwag with Adam Rogash, mate. How's the day been progressing so far?
Yeah, busy, flat out. We've got 2 new cars here that we're trying to get down and just getting everything working at the moment with Mario's HQ, and we're just trying to keep the front end down in that at the moment. We've got Jim's XY. It's Jim's first time racing it, so he's tried doing a Summonat style burnout and kindly got slapped for that. So he's just gone out and just done a really soft hit. We've just turned it up for him, so he'll head back out after lunch and give it a go.
Talk us through the combo in that thing. It's kind of pretty unique, I guess. Not so much worldwide, but unique in Australia, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a twin Garrett G42 Coyote, 5.2 litre, built by RPG in the States. Obviously all built in-house at MPW. It's got Haltech Nexus R5. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Revs to 9,500.
I noticed that in the burnout, he was turning it pretty hard.
Yeah, he sat on, it lived at 9,500. Yeah. Anyway, it held together, that's the main thing. But so we've had it out on kind of 15 pounder boost at the moment. The car, we've had 40 in it, and it's a pretty stout thing at that. So we'll see if we can get some progression over the next 2 days and get it out there.
And Adam, this Capri behind us, mate's just your dirty old street car, right?
Yeah, so we haven't had this up in Sydney since Grudge Kings last year when it went 690. Now we're just trying to get back there, so we're just chasing it at the moment. It's a bit hard to put the time in with everyone else's stuff going on. So yeah, hopefully over the next 2 days we can surpass that or come back to where we were. Yeah, so it's 596 cube fatty. It's got Pulsar twin 98s on it, and it's a Haltech R5 car.
One of my favourite things about this car is the way that you can convert it to naturally aspirated trim for like pump fuel street stuff. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so J-Pipe's just come off as when it was on the cover of Street Machine. There's a big write-up on it. J-Pipe's come off. It's a roughly an hour turnaround by the time we do shocks and pipes and everything. And then it's just an aspirated big block street car on pump fuel that you can cruise around and get 400 k's to a tank out of. 3,000 horsepower at the hubs out of that HQ the other day I saw on your Facebook page. Pretty mental. What's the plan with that car for today? I imagine something like that. Look, any new build, it's just a matter of getting it down. So Mario, the owner's come over and seen it for the first time. And yeah, so the whole aim is to get it down. We just went out and it dead hooked and went for the sky. So we're just making some shock adjustments now and trying to sort that out, and we'll get back out in it in a couple of minutes, I reckon. We'll go try and run that and keep the front end down, and then we'll come back and try and do the same with this.
Do you have a goal in mind for the Capri today?
Oh, look, honestly, if we could get this down back into the sixes, I'd be pretty happy. And the whole point was to come down here and switch it over onto a big tyre. So we wanted to do 1 day radial, 1 day big tyre. But if we don't get what we're chasing on a radial today, it'll be 2 days on radial. But look, if we can get a 690 or better out of it, then we're super happy, and we'll move over to a big tyre. If we don't get in the 6s or we can't get a full pass in with it, we'll be trying again tomorrow.
Any truth to the rumour that the switch to big tyre has something to do with drag challenge?
Oh, I can neither confirm or deny that.
We'd love to see the car there.
But it's not a street car.
Front end down and it'll go 6. We're about to find out. What's going on here, Rogash?
Well, I'm feeling a bit sad because we had some bonnet pins leave the building today, along with a bonnet and a windscreen. So while the boys are smacking things with hammers, I'm going to cook them pizzas. And hopefully get out tomorrow and do well. We just went 112 in the 60. It was motoring. It would have been a good pass. And then I had a bonnet over the roof. So we'll fix that up. We'll get back out tomorrow, I think. But for now, it's pizzas and a couple of beers, I think.
The boys are doing the repairs, the bonnet's come up, pins failed. These guys are racers, they know things happen. Pizza makes everything better, a few beers and race tomorrow. Tell us about this cheese, mate. It looks
Proper mozzarella, mate. Mint.
oh, thank you, mate. Pizza. Oh, good, man.
As you can see, it's night time, day one. So we had a couple of issues where we pulled some pins out of the bonnet on the Capri. We've gone through and that's why there's no more racing for today. So we've smashed the windscreen out of the car, we've dented the roof, we've damaged the bonnet and everything else. We've done all we can to repair it now, so the crew's got in and worked their hardest. We've had some dentless removal guys out just to get us by. So brand new windscreen thanks to Lewis Unos. Had that organised within a couple of minutes for us, so thanks Louis, you're an absolute rock star, mate. But yeah, we're back together, we're ready to race. So we've gone over, we've serviced the car, we've turned it around, we've checked oil, cut filters, done everything that we do, ran rockers, new set of plugs in it and everything, so ready to fire up in the morning and try and get down. We've got Mario's HQ over there. That's been a really fun car because that's one of our first really big fuel tech deals, and the fuel tech product is been super fun to work with. Frank and Nads and the guys at Fuel Tech Australia are bloody awesome to deal with at the track, and their knowledge is just great. So having an absolute blast with that car. Again, having some wheel standing issues, so we've tied up the front suspension on that. We've made some bar adjustments tonight on the rear of it, and we'll try and get it down tomorrow. But we were leaving what we call super conservatively on 4,000 RPM and 10 pound of boost, and it was just reaching for the moon. So let's see what the suspension changes do. We've made some suspension changes to the Capri back to where we were at Grudge King, so hopefully we keep the front down. We'll see if we can get it down tomorrow, but fingers crossed. Jim's XY, he went really well. We found the point where it'll blow tyres. Being such a small cube engine with big turbos, it's a very fine line between blowing tyres and being lazy out of the hole. So we've found that line now, and he's driving well. It's his first time in a car like this, so look, everybody thinks it's easy, but he's now realising how much work's involved to drive a car like that, and he's doing really well at it. So yeah, tomorrow I think he'll do really well. He's been off it early all day and still running through at 10-second passes, which back in the days what he always wanted out of the car. So, and he's doing that getting off the car at half track. Anyway, we'll see what tomorrow brings, and yeah, hopefully get some more footage of racing. Well, that's us, Saturday afternoon, day 2. Yesterday didn't go to plan with anything. We came out with 2 brand new cars, 1 relatively new car. And as you've seen us, we had an issue pulling bonnet pins, had a bonnet over our roof, smashed windscreen, front guard, scuttle, everything else on the Capri. Myself and the boys busted ass most of the night and got this turned around to go out for a 670 at 211 this morning. So that's a PB for this car, and 211 mile an hour in a 100-inch wheelbase car feels like 211 mile an hour. We've got Jim. He's gone out, he's just turned a bush in the back of his auto, so unfortunately his day was cut a bit short, but he still managed an 850 at 169 in a brand new combo with a super slow 60 foot. As we said, being small cubes, big turbos, we're still just working on getting that car out of the hole. So for instance, all of our big block stuff and LS stuff, we're turning to 42 to 44. We're at 5,400 RPM out of the hole with that and spraying nitrous. So we're starting to get on top of it, and that car's gonna go deep into the 7s pretty quick, I would say. Mario's HQ, we got that all sorted today, and we went down at 7.1 at 199 mile an hour, and that was probably the rowdiest pass of the weekend. But all cars are all still in one piece. The boys are just cooking some dinner now. We'll pack up and we'll head back to Vic. But that's us for Sydney Raceway on Street 20 test.
All right, chit chat amongst yourselves.
Righto.
Hi, I'm Andrew Broadley from Street Machine. How are you?
I'm Adam Rogash from MPW.
You got good looking.
I know. Thanks, man.